Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this Crash Bash playthrough. This is episode number 6 of the series. My name is Andy and I'm joined once again by my good friend Richard. Richard will prove his presence by saying hello.
Bonjour.
So we're now on to episode 6, as I've already said, so we're just going to carry on collecting relics basically. So we're into Warp Room 2 now, and in the end of the last episode we got the Pogo relic. Try saying that 3 times when you're drunk. And now we're going to go back to Beach Ball. We've already done the gem and crystal for this one. So we're now going to complete the set with the relic. Now you don't need to have done the gem and crystal to go for the relic on each of the games. So we can just collect relics at our heart's content up to this point. As long as you've got the trophy, so you've got to do that one first.
Our old friends.
Yep, so
our
once
old
again,
adversaries.
Once again, 2 rounds, we're going to win 2 in a row against the champions. If you didn't watch the last episode, that's how you get relics. And yes, these were the champions on Crash Ball. So they're also the champions on Beach Ball. We've already established, well, again in the last episode, we established that the champions are the same. It's always the same for the same type of game, we think. So all the ball games are
always the same.
Yeah, all the ball games are going to be these 2. So now I did say in a production meeting that we had before this episode, just to break the fourth wall a little bit, that I thought this would be easier than Crash Ball. But at the minute, I've been proven very, very wrong. That was ridiculous. I'm not quite sure that's actually possible. What just happened there? I shot
the sheriff.
Yeah, I did. I held the ball, and then once I'd shot it, he somehow knocked it towards you. And by here I mean Brio. So it was going like upwards, and then he had like a crossfire, so to speak.
Oh, a bit of showboating from Tiny there.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if our characters do that. If we keep still long enough, if they do some kind of taunt. Well, considering how bad the start was, it's something quite close now.
My thumb slipped off the controller there.
Yeah, so you say. We've been playing this for about, well, we first started playing this years ago, and that's the first time you've used that excuse.
Yep. And it probably feels like years for the viewers.
I think everyone's enjoying it. If they're not, they don't.
Yep, well, normal service resumed.
Yeah. I did say this would be a bit easier. Up to this point, this could be a problem. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was never going to be a good thing. Yeah, well, did we do Crash Ball? Did we do it the first attempt, or was it the second attempt? On the last episode.
I think it might have been second attempt.
Right, so let's hope that this is an omen then. Again, more spoilers. We're recording this straight after episode 5. So the weather, once again, it was a bad storm, and now the sun's come out and it's all nice and nice. And I think it made a difference to us for some reason. I don't know what I'm talking about either. Time is a problem, isn't it? I don't know how that works anyway. I do prefer this one to Crash Ball. It's just me.
I do find this one the easiest of all the ball levels.
Yeah, just as you're saying that, you let 3 in straight. You let 3 in about 3 seconds. But hey, you know, no one's perfect. Most of all myself. Ooh, that was a nice one. Sneak in. Sorry about that.
All right.
I think another good thing about this one is you only, well, I say good. But it probably is good. You only start with 12 lives instead of 15. I think it gets it over and done with a bit quicker.
Certainly does for me.
Yeah, puts out your misery a bit.
It does,
sooner
yeah.
Than that. That was annoying. Although I'm sure that went past me and somehow for some reason didn't count. I've still got 11. There we go, finally. I could drop to 10 eventually. Right, I'd rather this. Normally, I'd rather face the person opposite, but Not in this case, because... There we go. I'd rather face Brio, to be honest, than Tiny. Is my force builder missing? Don't ask me how.
Yeah, it was weird ball physics again there that went in your favour.
Yeah.
Not sure how he didn't keep that one out, but
Yeah.
we're not complaining.
No, hence the little, hence the off-camera fist bump. I took too long there.
Held on to your balls too long.
Yeah, I did. I was going to say that, but there's been enough smut. I think so far, and plus I've somehow gone from. I would say I went from like 5-1 up there to 1-1 somehow.
Yeah.
So
A nice deflection finished it off.
right, so that's 1 down, 1 to go. Let's do this. Yeah, I think it's easier to. I think this one it's easier to face the person on the angle rather than the person opposite. But that's just me.
Couldn't see that coming.
Yeah, you've proved my point.
Yeah.
Because that was a guy opposite you there doing you over. Ooh, caught that one, but he did. There we go. Rio finally concedes. That was unfortunate.
That was just poor.
That was typical. Yeah, it's annoying when you fire it across, it just comes straight back at you and goes in. Which does happen. We go down to 7, 6. I don't know that happen, but I'll take it. Catching the old right analog stick. We're playing on a genuine. Anyone that cares, this is a genuine version of this game on a genuine PlayStation. This is very, very old. It's older than us. In fact, it's not an emulator or one of those
Like a
plug-in
yeah,
things.
or like a retro games.
Where they're built in, yeah. And that's what you mean.
Or one of those re-releases
Yeah.
where there's like 26 retro games on one disc.
Yeah, this is an original copy. That's why the graphics are terrible. Well, compared to modern graphics, anyway. Come on, Brie, I'll get on with it. That's an anything mine,
I
yeah.
actually prefer them to be retro.
I do prefer originals, yeah. A bit more charm about them. The thing is, like with modern stuff, like I do get it. Don't get me wrong, but like if you look at a Switch, for example, the save data is on the console. But like I prefer old stuff where you stick a memory card in.
Yeah.
You know, it can't be the good old days where you used to go to your mate's house and stick with a memory card.
Yeah.
I suppose it's built. I suppose you play online. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was born in the wrong era, I think. Anyway, that was easy in the end. I don't know how we failed the first time. So that's the first relic done of the episode. So we'll just move on from left to right. Now, one thing I did say in the last episode that we're going to do is a bit of a fun game that I made up. Where we're going to try and guess, or let the viewers guess, who the bosses, the champions are going to be of each level. But because it's the same each time, if you watch the last episode,
No point.
if you watch the last episode, it's going to spoil it a little bit. But there is a new game each time, so we can still sort of play that game. Let's get on with it. So Tilt Panic. Now the bosses on this one were Coco and Diggadale. I'm not going to do the voice. I believe it was those two, wasn't it?
Yes. And you did do the voice last time.
I did do the voice. You're right. So if
let's see.
If anyone's not watched the last episode and wants to play that silly game, then I've just spoiled it. Because whoop, there it is. So again, 2 in a row against Dingadale and Coco. Maybe relying on the not a good shot. Maybe relying on the power-ups here. There we go. At the weight.
Did well to get rid of it there.
Yeah, and I don't know how I stayed on there. And if he drops
Yeah,
now.
we can just stay out the way. That's the first one
Yeah.
in the bag.
One thing I do remember happening sometimes is when you've got the weight, you hit somebody, and then they go off the side with the weight attached to them.
Yeah.
That's a little bit irritating. Feels like a bit of a waste of the weight there. But I suppose it's better than it dropping on your head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that, for example. There you go. Just what I was saying. I had the weight then, and then knocked it into him, and he went off with it.
I guess it's better off the side than on top of one of us two.
Yeah. Well, Walrus comes on still.
We just need to get her off now.
Yeah.
Which is not something I've said too often.
No. Oh, there we go. Or done too often. Right, now you might have a chance here. You're Jason Derulo again at the minute. I say again. Not me, isn't it? No.
Could be in trouble now.
Oh, yes. Good work. We need a lightning bolt here. Oh, right on cue. No, don't hit her.
I thought she had it.
No, you had it. Oh, that was lucky. There we go.
I was wary there. I thought if I jumped, I'd fly off the side and miss her totally.
I was just thinking there when you had the lightning bolt, you jumped into her. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That is ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because we managed to. You managed to win the match. We managed to win the match all together. Anyway, we've got the relic. So Dos Relic Dawn the Satchel already. Now we did Pogo a go Loco, going Loco down Acapulco in the last game. The last episode, sorry. So we're now on to Space Bash. So let's do that. And again, we'll not spoil who the champions are if anyone does want to have a guess who the two AI players will be. If you haven't watched the last episode, that was me chewing my nail. Yep, so it's Dingadale and the other guy. Yeah, they were the champions last time. So once again, 2 in a row. Always the same with the relics. Always the same. I do quite like the tactic of, we call it a tactic. Holes in the floor, trying to knock them down. Oh, he's got the, he's got a Kua or whatever he's called.
Well, if I don't just walk into the nitro.
Yeah, that would help. Well, no, that was annoying. Oh, have I entered the hole? No, I haven't. You can jump on this.
They're attacking each other.
Yeah, which is helping me. You can jump on this one. I forgot about that. Oh, there we go.
At least you didn't enter that hole.
No, first defeat for a while though. Well, other than on the ball levels.
we are human.
Yeah. Other than the ball levels, obviously, where losing is a bit more frequent. I'd say Dingadale was a bit annoying in that last one. I don't mind getting rid of him. Sharpish. He just jumped over the box and the nitro. That was quite impressive. Well, this is a bit more like it. Yeah. Normal service resumed.
Yep.
Assaulted their gluteals pretty well there, I thought. So one more, and then we can move on to. It'll be a new game actually. The next one. It'll be a different type of game.
Different games, different types.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot you could jump. I wish I'd remembered that. Quite a useful little. Could get the weight. Oh, and he has got it. Like a moron. And he's passed it to me like a cretin. Oh, there we go. Well, he'd lost all his lives anyway, so.
He's kind of boxed himself into a corner as Brio.
Yeah. You can sort of trap him in like that. You can just shove things at him. There we go. Well, it worked out quite nicely, didn't it? Just the forming the hole around him.
He kind of just get up the ghost. He
Yeah.
said, "Nah, not without my mate."
Yeah. Interesting as well on the boss, the champions, I suppose. You get the mixture of the good and the bad coming together. I think it's interesting. Right, so that's 3 relics now, is it, that we've done?
Yeah.
So Desert Fox is the next one. And have we done... Yep, this is just the relic. So this is a new one. We haven't seen the champions yet. So I'm going to predict that the champions are Crash and Rillaroo.
I'm going to go Dingadile and Coco.
Okay, let's see who's right. I think it's got to be Crash because he hasn't been on yet. Not that means anything. That's just my rationale.
Yeah.
Crash and Rillaroo, I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure it'll be one small and one big like it normally is. Crash and Tiny. Okay, ironically named Tiny. So yeah, once again, 2 in a row. I think we know the what's the word I'm
Drill.
looking for? Yeah, that's the word. That was the word I was looking for.
Or the score.
We know the drill by now. I'm not a big fan of these, I have to say. One of my least favourites. A bit like the ball ones, really. I'm probably better at the ball ones, I think. You're better at these.
Yep, but not in this case.
Well, you got 'em?
Yeah, but at least I took Tiny with me.
Yeah.
You're better at these ones. Well, not in this case.
Well, if this just comes down to a straight shootout, I should win here because I've got more life left. But I do have to kill him
Before the time runs
before
out.
the time runs out. Yeah, so. Or he can just kill himself like that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well done.
Thank you. One left. If you can last a bit longer, that'd be great. Not that you die on purpose, of course. I know the viewers might think you do, but you don't do it just to confirm.
No, definitely not.
You don't sacrifice. You don't sacrifice yourself. Don't know when I shoot you though, does it?
No, I've been mullered in this one.
Yeah.
I'm getting mullered.
Yeah, you are. I'm just gonna. The problem we've got here is, obviously the much like with other sort of games like this, they do more damage than us. So if we just like sort of just have a little basic square off, they will end up winning because their bullets do more damage. I'm not sorry Crash is gone.
Could still be fun though.
Yeah, does it help when Crash just kill me then, despite the fact his bar was empty? So that was actually a bit annoying.
Yeah.
So
Annoying.
we'll try again. So apparently, if you empty their bar and get them fully red, it still doesn't kill them. We've learnt that. I'm actually really annoyed about that because I think if he died when which he should have done, we'd have won that. We could have moved on to something else.
Yeah, well, I didn't help matters by dying early doors.
You didn't, but I did shoot you. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, as they say.
Almost got blew up by the mine.
There we go. This time the red bar did actually mean he died, so that's good.
Stayed alive there
Yeah.
for a change.
Well done. I might do a reference from the year that starts with a 2 at some point in this series, but not quite yet. Don't know that missed. I don't know that missed either. There we go.
They've sort of seen the weak link and gone for him.
Yeah. Just keep working on.
Well, Tiny's gone anyway.
Yeah, that's good. 'Cause I'm sort of getting picked off here a little bit. That was a good shot. Now, the problem here is the next. Yeah, I was going to say if he hits me, I'm gone. Ooh, that was irritating. That was a little bit
so close.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you say this now, but we should have kept our distance there, really. Given there were 2 of us, we should have shot from further away. Yeah, the problem now is, into a shooting match like this, there's only going to be one winner because his bullets do more damage. Not going to spot a bother here. That was useful though. Mine. mean, the mine could help you out here. Just like that. Come on. Cheers, buddy. Took the rat for me there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, we're in this position last time and didn't quite pull through. Is this third time lucky for this one? I think it might be,
It is, yeah.
We just need to be a little bit careful. We'll be fine. Keep the distance, although it didn't last time.
Be less gung-ho.
Yeah, although it didn't last time and it seemed to pay off. Doesn't help as well that they can fire multiple shots. Like when we fire a shot, we have to wait for it to hit somebody before we can fire another one. So you've got that coupled with the fact their bullets do more damage. Makes it a bit tricky. You've also got the bullet going through the wall. I mean, how is that hitting? More physics defiance there. Oh well.
Not going so well,
No,
is
I'm finding this trickier than I thought we would actually. But we'll keep going. It's not going. It's not that we're not getting close. And the physics-defying bullets aren't helping, but
Don't know what actually got me there, but I'm stuck in the middle of you and Tiny.
yeah, stuck in the middle of yeah, clown to the left of you and all that.
Yeah.
Which again,
Well,
I'm in trouble here.
that's one way of saying that you don't want me as a teammate.
Yeah. No, if he. Yeah, more physics-defying bouncing. Oh well, we'll keep going. I don't know, the bullets are bouncing like towards me sometimes. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just looking for excuses.
Also, their bullets seem to last longer.
Yeah, they last
as
longer.
well.
They last longer. They can fire one. They can fire one. They can fire multiple ones, like I've said a few times. I wonder if they hit themselves, if it does as much damage as it does if it hit us. I think it may do actually, which is useful. Right, this is the one now.
Come on.
To quote the Stone
We
Roses.
both survived.
Another non 2000s plus reference.
It'd help if I actually went the way I wanted to.
Yeah, you just need to stay elusive. Which I know is easier said than done. Is it keeping the distance?
I don't know why I'm not moving there. Why don't I make a move?
Yeah. How many more bullets is Crash gonna take? He's still alive. Ooh, that was fortunate. I'll take it though. Right.
Come on.
I ain't sorry that one's finished. Well, another relic down the satchel. How many is that in this episode? Is it 4?
I think so.
Beach ball, tilt panic, jungle fox bash thing, space fox, space bash, shut up, and desert fox. Right, so we'll go on back to Warp Room 3, and we'll get some more relics from there. We'll not bother with embolism, and that's probably I'll give you an end. I don't know what it is now.
Aneurysm?
Yeah, no, not aneurysm. There's another one. Anyway, yeah. So we'll get some more relics from here. So we'll start from left to right, apart from embolism. So we'll go for melt panic. Because we've done the gem and crystal for this one. I think on embolism, we've only done the trophy. So, but I may be wrong.
Not my favourite. Not my favourite game.
Nope. And once again, we can only get in jolly old England. We can only get 10 seconds of sun before we have to get another rainstorm. So. Hopefully not a reflection of how this is going to go. So the same champions as the previous Ice Panic level things. Dingadale, I'm not going to do the voice, and Coco. So remember this one, potentially Uka can do that. If you're going to get her off like you did last time. Okay, not quite sure that works. Don't know how that works, but anyway. We'll try again.
I got her off and then followed her.
Yeah.
Which You shouldn't do.
No. See, I said the weather was. That would have been really good if we just hit either side of her and she stayed on. That would have been awesome. Ah, good.
Just try and stay away from Dingadile.
Yeah, that's the problem with the going. And I mean, I do like going under the lasers as a tactic, but because he can freeze you, it's maybe not always the best. Sometimes you get
the smartest thing.
Sometimes you get a power up like that, but sometimes you can get frozen. So it is a little bit of a gamble. Although I think the noise it makes is different when it's going to be a power up, but I may be wrong.
Oh, we're halfway there.
We are. I don't think Dingadale. I don't know if it's because she keeps getting frozen, which is obviously helping, isn't it?
Don't know what happened there.
Well, somebody knocked you into me, and then yeah.
The rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is histoire. Well, that's going to be
probably the quickest we've ever done that.
Yeah, that's going to be a new record. 2 seconds. Useful to know as well that you can actually knock them off, because normally, so far, whenever they get to the edge, they sort of manage to jump themselves back on. It didn't happen there.
Try not to throw myself off.
Yep, probably a good thing. Ooh, good. Right. I don't know why though, but for some reason it wouldn't let me. I kept pressing square and it wasn't doing anything, so I thought she was going to unfreeze herself.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, the rain seems to indicate we seem to struggle a bit more. I am British, which is why I'm obsessed with the weather, which seems to be a thing. Anyway, how many relics is that down on the satchel? Is it 5 now?
5, yeah.
So we'll carry on. We did 5 in the last episode, but I want to be a bit greedy here, so we'll carry on. And we'll have a go for El Pogo Acapulco. We haven't done the crystal for this one though, so don't know if that's an omen or not.
Hopefully not.
Anyone that watched episode 3 will know that the crystal is not a nice one. It's one of the nitros, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Ripperoo, it's called.
And he seems to follow us around, which is a bit of an obvious statement.
Which is the whole point, I suppose. Yeah, but I know what you mean. So once again, 2 in a row, same champions as the previous Pogo, previous Pogos. This time though, we do have to. If you make a box, if you make a square, it will fill it in, as I'll now prove. But we do have to collect boxes. Rather than just make squares like we did in the last Pogo game, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was called now. So I think this will be a little bit more of a challenge. I think the AI are easy to beat when they make, when you just make squares, basically. Thank you.
Nice score from me there. I'll stop covering yours up.
It'd be great if you could. Getting those 4-way fillers are always useful. Annoying.
Great level music for the 3 watching.
Yeah. I think we'll be up to 4 at this point. I think word love spread. How awesome this series is. I think it's you. That's just bringing the viewers in. The female demographics are higher than normal anyway. Right, we're way up in front here. Even though I've just jumped on the TNT. So
It's dynamite.
Yeah, Rillaroo and Ripperoo here. They're both pretty irritating. Yeah, we're way out in front, so I think we're fine. Yeah, nice and easy. I don't know why I said I wasn't very good at these Pogo levels. Maybe I'm not that bad after all. I think we both suck at the ball levels, don't we?
Yeah, sort of. I still maintain your the glue that holds the team together in that one.
Well, I mean, I suppose when it gets to the end, it's not only me that's still alive. I mean, I agree with that, but that was irritating to the point that it nearly caused an obscenity. But this is a family program. to get annoyed about things like computer games. It must be fun.
And as you said, there are ladies present.
They are. We're also against one. And Pogo. No, don't get the 4-way thing. There we go. It's dragged us back into it a little bit because it is quite close at the minute.
The 4-way thing again there?
Yep, good. I'll shoot her with a missile. Let's get this box before her. And somehow I did. Don't quite know how. He was definitely in front of me. That was useful. I may have just won it for it actually. They both got hit with the nitro, which meant I got to the box first there. So, Rillaroo or Ripperoo, whatever he's called, decides to just blast his missiles off, but as the clock counts down,
dug deep and
yeah, show character.
took the W.
Yeah. So that's 6 relics Dawn Le Satchel, and we're going to go for lucky number 7.
7.
Yep. Which is going to be on the box throwing one, whatever it is. The ice thing, isn't it? The silly penguin.
Bash.
That's it, Bash. That's what we're looking for. So Snow Bash. Yep. We haven't done the gem on this one, but not doing the crystal on the last one didn't seem to affect us. Right. So 2 in a row against the champs. I can't remember who they are now, actually. Is it Brio and... Brio? It's Brio and somebody, isn't it? Brio and Dingadale. I'm not going to do the voice. Okay. This will be a little bit trickier. I think what helped in the last episode was the floor disappearing. Obviously we don't have that luxury on this one. Although we're already...
Kick the crap out of Dingadale.
I'm already doing okay here. Keep forgetting you can jump. Jumping is quite useful.
You can jump, I forgot about that.
Well, that's him gone. We may do this without taking damage.
No,
Well,
no.
as soon as I say that, there we go. I mean, it is February. Not renowned for quality weather. Well, it doesn't need to be like this, I suppose. Dingadale there, just having a laugh. See little box at a penguin.
Having a laugh at their team's expense.
Yeah.
Mucking around.
Could call it that. There we go. Nice and easy. An easy win. Oh, we're not bad at this game, are we, all of a sudden?
It's a shame. It's a shame the episode's coming to an end soon.
Yeah, well, we could carry on, but I don't want to get too
Push luck.
Don't want to get too cocky. Yeah, so that was 7 relics Dawn Le Satchel. So I think we'll call it a day there. So if we just have a quick look at the progress. So 12 relics collected, and yeah, 12% progress. So maybe 1 relic equals 1% worth of progress. So that would make sense. But I don't know where 93 comes from, because if you add up all those numbers at the bottom, it doesn't equal 93. So anyhow, but we've established many times the maths on this game is illogical, as is the weather at the minute, but we're not going to worry about that. So that was the end of episode number 6. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. So in the next episode we're just going to carry on getting some plunder. So yeah, end of episode number 6, don't know what I'm talking about. If you enjoyed this episode, then please like and share the video even. You can also leave a comment on the video should you choose to do that. While you're on YouTube, if you head over to the channel, The Uncommentator, find the rest of the videos in this playlist and a plethora of other games that I've played through for your viewing pleasure. But join us next time. We're moving on to the next episode, and we're going to be doing something else. Don't know what it's going to be. But until we get to that point, for now, from me, it is sayonara.